Right. We have a verbal agreement, but we have to send the revised contract overnighted to Tokyo. No, we gave him an extra 0.5% and we increased the co-op budget in exchange for some product placement with human...
What the hell are you doing?
Mitch, can you just hold on 1 second, please? The VP of purchasing from Mitsukoshi called. They were going to drop the entire Newman cosmetic line from all their stores. So it was either jump in and save things or just let it all just fall apart.
Hang up the phone, Adam. Explain on the phone what Adam did.
So am I allowed to present my side?
Oh, sure, now that you've had time to come up with a nice little cover story.
All right. Let's hear
Two
it.
choices, all right? It was going to let everything fall apart or I could try and save it.
On whose authority?
Mr. Kagawa sounded upset. He had been calling for days, leaving messages, and no one was returning
messages
those calls.
where?
My father's private line in Newman. In a final act of desperation, he leaves a message here, which I pick up, and it sounded like an ultimatum, so...
You decided to take it upon yourself to...
Michael, my father is incapacitated. Nick and Victoria were unavailable. No one was minding the store.
There damn well was someone minding the store. Nick and I made sure that everything was covered while my father was in the hospital.
Well, evidently, something slipped through the cracks, didn't it? If Mitsukoshi department stores had pulled the plug on this thing, we could have lost millions, not to mention a loss of goodwill at Newman.
You do not work at Newman. You have zero authority. You do not represent the company.
Okay, I think I have a grasp of the issues at hand.
Michael, as my father's personal attorney, I want you to investigate this. I want you to stop any unauthorized deals that Adam's done, and God knows what else he's been up to.
Damn it, Victoria! I was not up to anything. I was helping you out this one time.
Well, let's make sure that this is the last time, shall we?
Your reaction just proves how out of touch you are.
About what?
Press only knows about Victor being shot. They don't know anything about the transplant, but the business papers are filled with rumors and everyone's speculating about Dad's health. Newman Cosmetics could not afford to alienate its largest Asian distributor.
I had the contract faxed over reflecting Adam's changes.
So what does it say?
Take a look. Well?
The deal looks okay.
Are you really that stunned?
This doesn't change anything, Adam. After your accomplishments this past year,
None of which engendered a great deal of trust. If the Newmans are wary of you, you can't blame them.
you know, it's funny that you really expect me to believe that you just happened to hear that phone call.
I live here. I checked the voicemail.
You've taken advantage of situations before, Adam.
Listen, if you don't believe me, why don't you go check the voicemail yourself? I called him back and negotiated through some sticking points, and here we are.
So then you conned Mr. Kagawa, just like you've conned everybody else.
Victoria, do you want to forget about how you feel about me personally for 1 second? Now listen to me. I know what I am doing. I graduated second in my class at Harvard Business School. I was a success on Wall Street long before I had any inkling that I was a Newman. And I was not some yahoo that Victor plucked off the farm. Meanwhile, Nick has a BA from the local university, and you haven't attended a single college class. I have more experience, big league experience, and credentials than the two of you combined. And I used that today to save a huge chunk of your global business. The least you can do is muster up a thank you.
You know, I spent the past year trying to undo the damage that you did to the company when you were in control. Would you like me to thank you for that too, Adam?
You know, you just cannot be objective when it comes to me. I don't know why I thought today would be any different than any other.
Did it ever occur to you to call Nick or me and let us know that there was a problem brewing? No. You just jumped right in to try to save the deal.
No good deed goes unpunished.
No matter what your motive was, Adam, it obviously backfired with your sister. On the other hand, Victoria, you yourself admitted that that contract was viable. It would be no trick for you to jump back in, establish lines of communications with the people in Tokyo while your father's out of commission?
All's well that ends well, Michael. I don't think so. No, not while there's still a shark circling in the water.
Ungrateful, inflexible, and insulting. Come on, you're on a roll. Keep it up.
Your sentence is up, isn't it? So you're free to leave. If I were you, I would try to have a shred of pride and decency, and I would get out of this house before I find a way to throw you out.
That would be Victor's call.
Curses. Foiled again.
You know, Adam, maybe you think you've gotten away with something, but all you've really done is tip us off. We're gonna be watching you now. So don't ever pull this crap again. I thought you'd be at Colleen's service.
I was with Sharon. We're scattering the baby's ashes.
Oh. I didn't realize that you two were planning on doing.
I didn't know we were doing it today either. Sharon wanted to get it out of the way.
How are you feeling?
A little rocky.
You know, after I lost Eve, I felt the same way. For a while there, I felt like I was walking around with a big hole in my heart.
I keep thinking about the baby that Sharon and I lost 8 years ago.
Has it been that long?
You know, you're looking forward to it so much. Meeting this new little life that's a big part of you. That's ripped away out of nowhere.
I know, it's unfair.
All right, why are you here?
Oh, forget it. I can wait.
I'm fine. What's up?
It's Adam. Are you happy you asked?
What'd the weasel do now?
You are going to love this. So I walk into Dad's living room and I catch him on the phone with the chief buyer of Mitsukoshi department stores, finalizing a deal for Beauty of Nature.
You have got to be kidding me.
I got Michael on it right away.
What'd he say?
Well, he said that the contract might be usable, but that's not the point. I called it. Adam is trying to weasel his way back into the family business.